Hello, hello. This is David again. So, we are going to do a turbo sit and go this time because I think last time doing a um regular style sit and go, it was a bit long. It took like over an hour and a half, and I didn't even like play the whole thing or review the whole thing because just took a long time. I got eliminated in sixth place, which wasn't great, but I tried to give enough insight up through heads up play, where I think was pretty valuable. So what this will do, it is a turbo. So the thing different with the turbo than a standard timed sit and go is that, of course, obviously you have less time. And when you have less time, you're going to have to take thinner spots. You're not going to always. There's a less chance you're going to pick up premium hands when you want to. So the variance is much higher in these turbo sit and goes. But it's a good way to just get a lot out. So if you want to play a lot of sit and goes all at once, a good way to get value. Um, just keep cranking out turbos because you can get them done sooner than you can a regular sit and go and profit more money that way. Um, so anyway, we have first hand here and we got a raise and then looks like a guy here, Demon Cov, got disconnected here. And gets folded around to Snarledly, who calls, which is fine. You could call with quite a wide range here, just trying to flop a good hand early on. Um, I like the bet of 40 there, you know, but so yeah, and sitting goes here. We're just going to play tight. No need to accumulate mini chips. Um, and I'll try to play. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's tough to say at this point. How I'm gonna play, but so typically I play very tight in these things. Um, so this queen ten I would have open folded anyway. Tournament I would have raised. Um, but yeah, of course, this would have been an insane flop, the best possible flop without actually flopping a made hand. Open ended straight draw plus the flush draw. Um, Note to self that this gnarly guy has called two hands already. One was the ace queen of hearts. Not sure what the small blind hand was, but overall you should be folding most small blinds. Um, but yeah, it's early on. Who knows? Just like an early um, note there. Um, so the typical length of a turbo sit and go is, oh gosh, I'm gonna say about 45 minutes, which is about half the time. Of course, it relies on the type of players that you are with. You can be at a table where there's a bunch of aggression, people are just raising, eliminations are coming left and right within the first couple minutes, and it's going to be a quicker tournament. Um, a lot of times, though, you're going to get a lot of players who do play tighter, and you're going to have still nine players with the blinds being 50, 100, 75, 150, and it's going to be a longer tournament. Essentially, push fold ranges and knowing when to call. And a lot of spots are very thin. Like either way you go, it's like percentage points either way you go. Um, but yeah, um, I'll try and get more of these out. Try and record. I hate making promises because when someone makes a promise, you gotta like fulfill it. I'll try to make one a day or a few a week. A few a week is more reasonable. So as you can see here, the blinds already have gone up. I believe that in turbos it's 3 minutes. Now that's super turbo. I can easily check this. So it's 5 minute blinds for a turbo and a standard's 10 minutes, and a super turbo is 3 minutes. So of course I'm going to check here, see if I can flop a gut shot with a five, right? Yeah, five. But note, this Medley guy, Snarvely, has been calling a lot and has limped, and he also raised the button, so he is actually um, playing more hands than um, the typical player here. Now I could have called here, but in a tournament, I would call there just to start accumulating chips. But the same here for me, at least, is because there's only one table and it's 2,000 times nine, so it's 18,000 chips total. You really don't need many chips to um, win or make the money. Um, So you don't have to take 10 spots, and it's very costly to you. You can start losing chips early on, and you need those chips later on for full equity or maybe to lengthen your tournament stay so you can find something that you're able to push with. So very important things that you got to keep in mind. Um, King, Queen, 3, 5, sure, sure, sure. So an important thing about Sit and Goes is it's a good way to learn how to play final tables in multi-table tournaments because essentially they are like this. The difference is, of course, that when you do make a final table of MPT, the chip stacks are very different. You could have a chip leader with 40% of the chips and people with like four of the big blinds at the same table. And here, everyone starts with the same. But the principle is the same regarding the ICM situation. If you are a middle stack in an MTT and there is a player with, 2, 3, 4 blinds, and we're saying you have like 15, um, it's probably in your best interest to wait for that person with 2, 3, 4 blinds to get eliminated just to go up the pay ladder. Because it's a pretty big mistake if you lose that EV by calling in a situation or even pushing a situation that you're not um, guaranteed to win, especially if you're going into like the chip leaders and people who have you um, out chipped by a good margin because they're not afraid of calling. Here it might open. It has potential to flop something. I'm not going to call here. Once again, I mean, there are theories that you can call here and try and flop something. Um, but I usually don't. I am in the mentality in these that I'm going to use my chips to push. The more chips I have, the better. Like here, I'll flop like a top pair um, or some sort of pair, and they're going to c-bet. I'm going to have to call, and yeah, if the situation lines up, I'm going to get an additional like 200 chips. But for me, having 1935 to 2150 doesn't really increase any chance of me winning. Easy peasy fold here. So you'll see me doing a lot of folding. And this table looks like it's going to be a tougher table. It's a tighter table. Only Snargly, as far as I can tell, is playing more hands, and even this player is not excessive in that manner. He's folded quite a bit, but because of his action, he is, yeah, that's another fold around. Yeah, this is going to be, yeah, and we're already at 2550, and we've only been playing for 10 minutes or so. But yeah, we're at a third level, and we still have 9 players, and most have not played any hand or raised any hands. So this is going to be a table where you're going to have to just find small edges. Um, realize that when they do push, that they're pushing with a wide range. In situations, you're gonna have to call with like weaker hands, um, especially when you're far away from the money. When there's like 6 players left and someone pushes into you and you have a king blind versus blind, a lot of times you're just gonna have to call with that king. With 6 players left, you can't because they're gonna have a range of like 80% of their range. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very tight table. Like I've been saying that. I haven't really seen much. I had that 7-8 suited that I folded to a raise. What else? Yeah, not much else. I can't remember anything else that I was considering. I had king deuce of hearts on the button. I have a raise to 125 here. I believe that's his first raise. Got fold, fold, fold. Startling mate call. No, no, we got a fold around. So this is going to be one of those very a tighter table is for sit and goes, the more difficult it is because you're not just getting um, yeah, like any tournament, more players that get eliminated early, the better for the remaining players. That's without saying. Um, but yeah, in these types, maybe there'll be more light 3 bets. Because I know that they're going to be trying to steal later. So the ranges are going to be a little looser later on, but they want to steal the blinds. So there might be potential in the later blind levels of just 3 betting um, more with impunity and not really caring about the range that I have, more as that they are probably going to fold a great percentage of their range. Now here it's interesting. I have 6-3 suited in the big blind to a minimum raise, which is fine. Raise, I have no complaints about the raise. Um, it's close. It's close. I think I may call here. Of course, if Puppy P raises, I'm just gonna fold out of here. But this is very unlikely to be dominated. Um, and it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half to 1. So we're gonna go for it. Flop the giant brick ball, but I mean, who knows? It could get checked around and I 3, 4, 5, 6 hit the 5. Yeah, we can hit that. So we're gonna bet the straight. Go 180 with the straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get 2 calls. It's a fine river. No one has that. Let's go with I don't think they have too much. Maybe they have a jack. We'll go 375. Try and get called by jack. I mean, there's not too much else. Pocket nines. Yep. If I bet too much there, pocket nines fold. And we're not playing the jack 5. Small blind. I was gonna say like I can still get a straight like on a flop, but got checked around so quickly. Now, do I like how he played the hand? Let me see. Let me look at that hand really quickly here. So he had 9 of hearts, 9 of spades. And the flop came 4 Jack 7 3 diamonds. And I check, he checks. And the third player checks. Turn was a 5 of clubs. And I bet around half pot. And he calls. It's reasonable. But then when I bet the river here, man, there is not much that I would be betting into him at that point. Um, Jack is probably the most likely. I'm never betting a 7 here. Maybe I have a busted diamond draw. That's probably what he was banking on. But my bet did look value-y at 375. So I don't know. Tough to say. Tough to say. But that right there helps of course, helps my position later on because I have more chips and now chips equal time. And more time you have in these things, the better because you have more time to look for hands. Makes sense. All in here for 15 blinds. And we did get an early position limp. Usually these are smaller pairs probably that don't want to raise, but I don't really recommend limping with small pairs at the fourth stage of the tournament. Lines are a little too high. Um, yeah, they got to raise. We got a call here. So this call, if I see a call here, I think King Queen, Ace Jack, um, yes, like 10 Jack suited. See, this is a dangerous bet because, man, I don't like that bet because now this is going to be a check more than likely, and they should have bet. I mean, like this looks like a Ace King, or not? Yeah, maybe King Queen. Yeah, they both had. Yeah, I definitely would have bet the turn with that thing. I mean, you have King High, you check, and they show Ace King. You're just like, oh god, this one's tough. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna fold. The reason there is because like I would have to raise bigger, because of the limp here, and that's going to be about 320 chips here. And there are a lot of, oh yeah, there's a couple reshove stacks here that I would not be able to call. Um, I don't know. I do play very conservatively in these in regards to standard raising because I kind of put in my head that it is a final table and take the higher EV spots, I guess. So this is a half pot bet. I don't know if this gets through, but it does. King Sereno, no thank you. Um, from here, out of open raise, I think with like Ace 10 suited, Ace Jack offsuit, King Queen off, Queen Jack suited plus. So that's very tight range. It's a very tight range. 216 is quite a large range. Raise. Got it all in here, so this gives us information of this guy should call with that raise size, 2.7. He's putting in 16 blinds, ace 10, and queens. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough situation because, like, if you raise that big there and anyone shoves, ace 10 is rarely going to be in good shape. Okay, they're never going to be in good shape because I don't think, in general, like, ace 9 minus is going to push there. And as an ace 10, you are hoping that they have nines. And if you're hoping that they have nines, it's not a good situation. Because nines have you beat. They're ahead. So what do we have here? We have a min raise. We have an alt in of 15 blinds. See if this guy was raising because he has something or because he has chips. Two very reasonable theories. And he's in the tank and he calls with sevens. Okay. Flops an ace, turns a seven, and we finally get our first elimination. Issue with that is now I have the chip leader to my left. And depending on the player he hasn't been playing much, so he's like a tighter player. But you never really want the chip leader to your left. You really don't want the low stack to your right because the chips flow right to left. So if you have this guy and he can shove on me, and if I don't have anything, I have to fold. But this guy, if he was here, would not shove on me because it's too many chips. We got a bet of 408 into 936 and all in. Wow. This is a lot of action here. So you open there. Maybe they have like an ace 10 here. If I have ace 10 here, Jeez, there's no ace king, ace jack out there. There could be a king jack out there. There could be a queen 10 out there. There could be a multi draw, being like a queen 9 of hearts. There's ace king. Well, there was ace king out there. King 10. Woo! That's a loosey goosey call. That's loosey goosey. That's just saying I think you have a draw. Right. All right, we got an all in of 15 blinds, so this is going to be a tighter range. This is never going to be like an ace 6. It's going to be like an ace jack plus, typically. It's been tighter, so that's my guess here. Jacks is a nice hand. I may just show this thing all the way through, even if I do get eliminated. That's what I did for my other one. um, and this won't last as long. We're at 23 minutes. The blinds are already 61-20. Only 2 eliminations, which is fewer than the other one that I did so far. This is an easy peasy call. His range, it's a whole bunch of things. Um, yeah. So this is a call. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh, he has aces. I do get a jack. All right, that was lucky. I was lucky for him that he had that and that I had that. I was lucky for him, but super lucky that I got the two outer. But that is a easy call. His range includes so much more than just that. 250 easy peasy fold. Now this is a good situation. Maybe 3-bet here. Because he's in pretty good chip standing, and if you go all in here and he raised with let's say, I don't know, ace 9 suited or something, he's gonna have a really rough time calling that. And yeah, you do run into the chance that he does have something, and you get your chips decimated a little bit, but it's something to keep in mind for sure. For sure. So you never know what you're gonna face. Like every time it's different, of course. 10-4 on the button. Vodarino, no need to steal at this point. Live 4 is a thinking in the tank. And they have folded, fold, fold, puppy Hey, down to 4 blinds, 3 blinds, I don't know. 5 blinds, 4.5 blinds. They need to find a hand soon. And it's the second player that just had the clock run out. Interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, so here we're at the small blind. He goes all in, fine. 14 blinds he's shoving into. 15 blinds, 16 blinds, that's fine. Um, thing to keep in mind though is that if shorter this guy is, I will raise here. Fine. I will fold to the shove here. We'll call the shove there. We'll fold to the shove there. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. 9-5. No, thank you. Does he shove here? I mean, this is the last time he has any fold equity. And he is shoving into this guy who doesn't really want to call if he has a bad hand. Now, if you shove into like the 4000s, and we have like a 5-6 offsuit, we'll probably call. This guy, if he's 5-6, yeah, he probably has the odds to call, but it's gonna hurt him a lot. So small blind calls, so that's like a king jack or so, fours. Ooh, eights. That's so lucky to get that there. So lucky. And doubles up. 5-3. No, thank you. All right, fold it around. Ace jack. That's a very solid hand here. We'll see what happens here. People are playing tighter, so now this is an easy peasy call here. I think I was going to explain like if someone did make a move, what I was going to do, and it depended on the raise size and how many chips they had total. Looks like I'm just going to get a walk here. Just going to time out. 6-4. Fold that. So this raise is for 10 blinds. Okay. So his range is getting a little wider. In turbos, you got to play a little bit more, I guess, quote unquote, desperate because your hand selection should go down because your amount of hands are going down, and if your amount of hands are going down, of course you're going to see less quality of hands. So something that doesn't look good should look good in this circumstance. It's kind of a little confusing, but what it is. What do I call here with? I think I call with. Wow, I think any ace here I call because I think you have a lot of chips here, 4,600. He is shoving with many kings, many queens, um, all the aces, any pair, even something like Jack 10, 9-10 suited. I think he's shoving with. So this is interesting here. Like I could raise the Jack 10 suited here on the button. The thing is though, this guy is very capable of just shoving over the top, and I would have to fold. Yeah, if he calls, that's great. If he calls, it's great. But it's so unlikely that they're gonna do that. And if I can't raise fold here, or I'm sorry, raise call here, I don't think I want to do it. I'm in a good situation here to proceed into like into the later game of the sit and go. Um, where I don't really want to raise the pre-flop nuts here. Um, yeah, it does flop the most like three of kinds and straights and two pairs because you know tens and jacks, as we know, are heavier in the deck, so they come up more often. Uh-oh. Lose connection? Maybe. I don't know if I lost connection. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. You have become disconnected. Okay, hit OK. Reset it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a thing with online poker. Sometimes you're just gonna lose connection at times. Let's see what we got here. Click OK. Do 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 do. Oh, I lost connection on my end here. All right, give me a second here. Do this, do this, do this, do this. I'm back. Looks like we might be on the same hand as we were before. Oops. Let me get it back where we can see what I'm doing, right? So let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Sometimes when you play online, things happen. I've been seeing things happen for like the World Series of Poker stuff. We're just playing a $3 sit and go here, so I really don't care as much as they would. That's a good mentality to have too, I guess. I was gonna do something, right? Maybe not. This. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay. So let me pull that back up. Fours versus ace queen, very standard stuff. Now we're down to the final five. Clear chip leader here. We're gonna raise the jacks here. So it's clear three person race here. Um, and then the two short stacks here. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna anywhere here. You might do a stop and go type thing. Yep. Hey, he has open ended and breaks out. All right, so if I were this guy, I'd punish this guy and this guy. Because there's this guy here who only has 7.7 big blinds. And he can just push us around, especially the second place guy. Because, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to play conservatively versus, or super conservatively versus this guy. Pretty conservatively versus this. And pretty wide open versus this guy. This is an easy peasy call here. Good luck, good luck, good luck. He hits a 7. Need an ace or 8. All right. Wait, what happened? Oh, yeah. Okay. I missed it. So he made the money. Uh, all right. Twos. Twos, final 3. We're just going to let that go. I don't like playing small blinds or small pairs. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, that hurts. Flopped a set, or would have flopped a set. Oh, I see what happened last time. Jack, Jack, 9-9. Totally did not see the counterfeit out. Man, man. Sometimes you hit them when you fold. Uh, but it had to be exactly that, where I flop a deuce, he flops an ace. Anyway, we're three-handed. The money bubble situation has gone away, so pushing light is less profitable, I guess. I'm just gonna check behind with the 2-10. Flop a deuce, so it's either good for a call here or a depending on what he does. So he goes 450. That's actually a larger bet, which is odd, but we're not going anywhere with that. Flop a jack, which is great. Um, yeah, we're going to bet this out here. 750. I don't think I need to bet anymore with that. It's protection. Yeah. Pocket fours. He has what? 14 blinds. Yeah, 13 blinds. We're just going to shove here, blind versus blind. We are ahead of his range. Um, so yeah, he might call, but I mean, this is easily the most profitable play. I could limp in, but then like most flops are just gonna like give him a chance essentially. This is gonna be a raise. I'm just clicking the blinds. Typically, if they have under 15 blinds, I just shove because they have um 19.4. I'll just min raise. 9-5. Easy shove from any position at any point. Just kidding. Don't do that. See what he does here. Last time he limped in, he c-bet the flop, like 55% of the pot. He does the same thing, limps in. I'm fine with that with 9-5. I flop a total brick this time. And does he bet another 450 this time? Does he keep the pattern the same? He checks this time. I'm actually going to check behind. Think it's more likely he has something. I'm not gonna. I don't feel like bluffing this. It seems like I don't want to, and we're just gonna get away from the half pot bet. 7 deuce, eh? So when you're in the money, thing you got to remember that people are willing to call it even lighter because they already made the money. There's less to lose. But if we're on the bubble here, and let's say there was like someone with like 1,000 chips here, I would like go all in there, and he's gonna fold like many hands that he would like otherwise um, call with here in this situation. All right, we got a call. We got a pretty good flop, open-ended. It hits both players' ranges fairly well. He bets 9. He just leads out. I'm okay with just calling here. I could go all in here, but I think this is a better play. Play a little bit of position. Flop the nuts or turn the nuts. I mean, when you know you're going to turn the nuts, you should always call. That's what I kind of did there. That's 24, eh? I think I can just call here again. Not really worry about, like, call any river bet. There's a chance he folds if I go all in here. That's fine, whatever. He could have the clubs, fine, but we ain't going anywhere. It's not like if I shove the river there, he's gonna fold to the shove there if he had a club draw. But so he or she, whatever, this person led with an open-ended straight draw. Got there, bet again, and then bet again. Um, ooh, queen six. This one is tough. I think queen eight suited is like the cutoff. Yay! That makes it easy for me. Because that is right around the borderline. If you have maybe a little fewer chips, I'd push easy. But he still has 8 blinds. Yeah, 8 blinds. I think that's a fold. Super close though. Leads out with draws. It's important to know. 6/8's a fold. I'm going to actually type that in here. Late, lead out. Sure. Oops, that didn't lead out with draws. All right. Sure. That's a very big bet, sir. Or ma'am. Picture you. All right, ace nine's an easy peasy shove. Blind versus blind here. We'll see what live does. This is another ICM situation here. We're going up the ladder here, and it's two equal stacks and then a much smaller stack here. So if they did raise here, I may have just gone all in, put them in a really weird spot there. Yeah. 9/7's a fold. It's mostly a fold here because this guy is looking for shove spots. King 10 fours, up to king, and doubles up. Okay, so now it's me in solo chip position. All in. This is easy peasy fold. Live's thinking about it. Ace Jack. Yeah. So this is easy peasy. All in here with 12 blinds. Yeah, the auto fold button on. 10/4's a fold. Here I'm going to open up my range a little bit. But it looks like this guy's going to be shoving a lot more. Well, maybe not. I thought he was going to shove there. That's nice. That's nice. Like a 9 jack's good enough to shove here blind versus blind with 10 blinds. I mean, yeah, quote, he could have it, but he could not have it. And even if he does have it, I mean, this flop's well enough. And 6 deuce is a fold here. Yeah, my range is open, but it's not 100% wide open. Not 100% wide open. 4/8 will be a fold. See what live 4 does here. Typically has been limping. This time raises. No, thank you. Pocket queens. I'm going to keep the pattern exactly the same as it was. I raised all in the previous 2 hands. I'm going to raise with my super premium queens hand here, just to keep the pattern the exact same. And I also have to keep that in mind with my weaker hands too, because he's more likely to call. More you shove on someone, more your range opens up, and the more your range opens up, the more likely that they're going to call the wider range. Of course, an easy peasy call here with the queens. Still an easy call here. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 3-way all in. We got ace 9 and 10s, flops of 10. And I get extra credit here. And get elimination here. Very, very fortunate of that guy there. We have 16 blinds. Let's start small here. Let's just limp in. See how he reacts. Jack, Jack 3. This is an easy bet here. I mean, yeah, he could raise or whatever here, but it puts him in an awkward spot. A lot of times in these spots, I like to just play small pots and just try to pick it up. I'm okay with checking here. So he gets the same exact board that I got. Double paired high card board. And that's bigger than me. because there's an actual half pot button. So let's see here. I have 10 blinds. This is easy peasy push with ace high. Shove it in. Get called by king jack. He flops a king. That happens. Ace will do it. All right, we come in second place. Not bad. We got 8.10 for our $3.25 sit and go. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it, learned a little bit, and please follow me on Twitch, Rolling Rock Dave 33. I hope to stream a little bit more than I have been. It's a little tougher in the summer months because I tend to go out and enjoy outside a little bit more. But thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.